Welcome to DeLorean Artificial Intelligence. Come on board, join the journey, and let's talk about customer relations management artificial intelligence, or lovingly CRM AI. We're very proud of CRM AI. She is our first AI product to market, and we're hoping you'll love her as much as we do. She's going to increase your sales by 12 to 15%. She's going to decrease your costs, and she's going to be able to let you actually mathematically predict your revenue per quarter and per year versus that forecasting thing of the past. So some of you may have read my article, have CRM platforms hit a wall of diminishing returns? Are they decreasing their year-over-year return on investment? If you're watching this, even if you're a small business or a Fortune 500, the majority of businesses that are selling B2B or B2C have some sort of CRM platform in place. That could be Salesforce, Pega, SAP, Oracle, Appian, SugarCRM, and you've spent thousands, and in some cases, millions of dollars implementing these technologies and products. Now, they are fantastic in terms of bringing all of your sales data into one place. But what do they really do besides being a customer database? They provide nice visualizations and maybe some dashboards. But if you spend all this money, you bought the Ferrari, don't you want to take it out for a test drive? Don't you want it to do something? Don't you want it to actually add value? You know, where's the better conversion? Where's the increased sales or predictions or insights? Where's the AI, Einstein? Just asking. So that's the questions on everybody's mind. And what we're saying with CRM AI, what our technology does is when a deal comes into the funnel, it has the ability to tell you, will this deal win or lose with a probability? So yes or no, it's going to win or not. If it's not going to win, where in the pipeline or in the phases of the funnel will it die? And if it is projected or predicted to die or to lose, well, what do we do next as a next best action to get it to the next stage or to get it to win? Or in some cases, I had a senior vice president of sales for a Fortune 500 on the West Coast say to me, Sev, if you can just tell me what deals not to pursue or what RFPs not to pursue, that would save me so much time and money, and my sales team can concentrate on the deals that are really important. So that is what the power of CRM AI. Further, CRM AI has the ability to sit on any CRM platform. So from the slide before, you saw Sapien, you saw Adobe, Pega, Microsoft Dynamics, Salesforce. So CRM AI sits on top of them, sucks out all their structured data, so anything with an Excel header, but also their unstructured data, where the gold is. Emails, PowerPoints, NDAs, proposals. And we take that data, and that's what feeds our AI product. So what she does, and the results that will be shown, is she increases sales by 10 to 15%. Number of deals in the pipeline, the bell curve shifts to the right. You're going to have more winning deals. Win rates go up, sales ROI goes up. Your sales cycle time goes down, and your sales cost goes down. So let's look at it this way, just to mathematically think about it. So you have your funnel, and each company has different phases for their funnel and different platforms. But you have your leads all the way over to your wins, and you have more in your leads than you do in your wins, and the funnel obviously goes down. We can mathematically model every single phase and then the transition between the phases, which we call chemical equation AI. And then we can also model those that lose. So taking that capabilities and applying that into a data source of N, both structured and unstructured, is how we make these predictions and capabilities. So we're increasing your sales outcomes, we're lowering your operational costs, and we're informing sales decisions. Now, what do I mean by sales decisions? So in terms, executives have to forecast, will they meet revenue projections? Will they meet their targets quarterly, monthly, or per annum for their financial year? And forecasting, it's kind of like that word just tells you that it's opinion, okay? It's weighted. It's kind of like predicting the weather. I mean, how many weather people have you seen fired for not getting the weather right? They're 50% right. So that's the same thing in predictions and forecasting. I mean, I also think of forecasting as you're going fly fishing and you're casting in there, and And that's not what it should be. We have the capability in the data science and AI tools to be able to predict this with mathematical and statistical probabilities. So you're hunting with a spear, not just putting it out there and hoping something actually bites. So bringing that power to be. Now, the most important part, whilst the science and AI is the model that produces this information, AI, as I tell my clients, is not worth the money spent on it if the business doesn't get an ROI. And for the business to get an ROI, they need to be able to digest the results of the model or the analyses in an easy way for them to make better informed decisions. So we offer 4 different options. So we offer email delivery, we offer sales intelligence dashboards that are based on the CRM platform you use. So if you use Salesforce, our platforms look like Salesforce. If you use Pega, they look like Pega. If you're on the go, they are compatible with smartphones, tablets, laptops, desktops. And then, of course, like every other technology company and product company, we have custom implementations. But let's take a spin and see what these do for all different levels of management. So the C-level executives, the sales managers, and then our frontline sales force. So if you can see here, this is an illustrative mock-up of what it would look like for a C-level or executive vice president or vice president. So we don't forecast, we predict what their revenue will be, maybe Q over Q, year over year, or hitting their target. The executive will know with a probability, will they hit that target and how much that target is and how much over or under it is. They will also know what deals are causing this. So what deals are losing that they thought were going to win, and how much dollars are that, and what's the percentage of winnability there. And they can further drill down based on region, product, sales manager, salesperson. So, and understand each of those deals and what the probability of success or failure is, but also what's the next best action to support that deal. So is that to change a salesperson? Is that a CEO outreach? Is the sentiment of the emails different from some of the other deals with that company that they've done? So very hyper-personalized for each deal, for each of our client companies, for each salesperson. Now, if we move down to the sales manager, we have 2 levels of dashboards here. Again, will I make my quota for that month, right? Yes or no, with a probability. And then what is that probability of each of my salespeople making their quotas? And then I can drill down and see what sales, what projects and what probabilities each of the deals have. And I know where I can go in and support my salespeople, or I can tell them it's not even worth going after. Now you might be saying, what's a salesperson without sandbagging, right? And they may say they never met a deal that's not 80% weighted to win. Well, that's a good question, because our model actually mathematically tells you if that person is, a little bit BSing, or if it's right or not. So the salesperson might say 80%, but CRM AI may say it's only 35%. And then the sales manager has an opportunity to have a conversation, understands what's the next best actions that need to happen with that deal, and they can hold the salesperson and also the deal accountable. And if we move back to the next one, you have the different financials for that region and those salespeople, but also who are the top deals that are going to win? Who are the top deals that are going to lose? Why are they going to lose? What do we do to make them to win? And then finally, for salespeople, we have their results and their recommendations on mobile applications. So they're out there selling, doing what they do best. Now, a big thing that I hear from salespeople is, the CRM platforms are great, they're great databases, but I don't have time to enter all this information. Of course you don't. You're a salesperson. It's not in your DNA. But CRM AI and DeLorean have thought about that. After your meeting, talk into your phone, translate that voice to text, and bam, it's into DeLorean AI, CRM AI. And we're analyzing it for you and help you selling that next deal. I hope you have enjoyed this presentation. I hope it has piqued your interest enough to give us a call or give us an email. We look forward to bringing CRM AI and her beautiful analytics capabilities to sit on your CRM platform, driving more sales, driving more conversions, more profitability, and giving the executives better informed decisions. Thank you, and join us on our journey. If you'd like to learn more about CRM AI, customer relations management platforms, and their history and how AI can change these as a disruption, right? They were a disruption. Now this is another disruption. Please see my article link below. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.